So after yesterday's episode of NXT, we are just one match away from having a clear picture of who is going to be involved on the final of the Cruiserweight Tournament. We are going to do something different today because more than knowing who and how won the matches last night, I see a clear way and a very easy path for WWE to put the title on Drake Maverick. But I'm a little apprehensive on how of a good idea could it be at this point. I'm motivated for one to talk wrestling, and this is one more week of the Interim Cruiserweight Championship Tournament. So first match on this tournament was to settle the score on Group B. Long story short, El Hijo del Fantasma is advancing to the final. Although Tozawa and Fantasma are both tied 2-on-1, Fantasma has the advantage in here for beating Tozawa in this match. And they kind of protected Tozawa in a very equally offensive match, with Tozawa setting his ribs through the whole encounter. So he's defeated, but he doesn't look weak. And he was a little bit protected, which at this point, I don't know why they're doing this. He's still being buried pretty much every single week on Raw. Now, on Group A, after Maverick defeating Kushida, we have a triple tie with 2-on-1. But their head-to-head scores can't untie this situation as they do on Group B. Since Atlas defeated Maverick and Maverick defeated Kushida, but Kushida defeated Atlas, so there's not a clear winner of the group, so a triple threat match is announced for next week. The issue now is Maverick was completely dominated by Kushida, and he was only able to get the victory with a reversal of Kushida's submission maneuver, almost the same way Becky Lynch defeated Shayna Baszler. Maverick was so outmatched, the referee insisted on stopping the match in several times. So I get the idea they are trying to solve the underdog angle, but that's not my take from this match. My take is Maverick was completely dominated and just won out of luck. So there's no credible way for him to eventually get the title at this point. But that doesn't mean he couldn't win the tournament. Actually, it would be pretty easy for them to make Maverick the new interim champion. Jake Atlas, who has proclaimed himself Maverick's #1 fan, could somehow either work with him to take Kushida for Mavericks to advance, or even just give him the victory since he's also in the match. Maybe not exactly as the Finger Book of Doom, or that time in the 90s when Michael basically laid himself down to Triple H for the Intercontinental Championship, but they could easily give him the match and make Jake Atlas being the babyface superhero. Now with Maverick on the final against Fantasma, it just takes some sort of intervention from the kidnapping luchador gun for Maverick to be crowned the champion. But what's next? We can easily put the title on Mavericks now, but what's gonna happen when he's the champion? WWE has failed miserably on making Maverick a believable contender, especially after this last match. So how can we be invested at any level on any potential Maverick title defense? If you guys are not familiarized with Jordan Devlin, the current unable to compete Cruiserweight Champion and member of the NXT UK division, he is one of the most believable UK division performers. So if you compare him to what WWE has made of Maverick, there's no sensible way to put both of these guys together on an unifying title match. Which is a shame, because I'm pretty sure being well booked, Maverick versus Devlin would have been greatly received by the NXT UK takeover audience. And maybe people are okay with the way the Maverick storyline unfolded, and they are buying his underdog storyline, and they are happy he's getting some more paydays or even keeping his job. And I am happy for him in that sense too. I was very big Maverick fan, and I was feeling pretty bad when I knew that he was released. But kayfabe speaking, on this bubble universe we call wrestling, for a guy who follows the Cruiserweight division like me, Maverick becoming the champion now, because the way he's been booked, just makes no sense and just buries the division a little bit more, a division that is already very badly maintained, for saying the least. So that was my take on this NXT episode, at least on the Cruiserweight division matches, and I'm not very happy with what's going on right now. And don't take me wrong, I really like Drake Maverick and I really want this guy to be the champion, but I wanted him to be booked as a real contender, as an important champion, and being able to make this title a little bit more important than it usually is. And that's not what's going on right now. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this, guys? Let me know in the comments, please, if you think that this is a good storyline. If you guys are buying the underdog storyline, let me know in the comments below. Once again, this is what Marty Phillips for Wanted to Wrestling, and be talking to you guys on Friday for another 205 live episode. See you guys soon.